Hey guys, it's Dylan and Ari, and we're back here in RAR.
Yep,
It's been a little while for us, actually.
it always is.
It's been about a month.
Yeah,
Yeah, I posted a lot of videos since then.
almost exactly a month if we wait another 3 days.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, so I guess we're gonna go ahead and get straight into this. I'm still monologuing. Yay me! I was not prepared for this morning. So we ended on this line. It's ready to turn down a gift. Please, won't you join us? So. I've got to go visit Faye. I can't stay for a meal. That's alright. We brought a gift with us. Kylie. Kylie extends a small container full of cubed steak bits. The meat is basted, really? It's basted in herbs and what I assume is steak sauce of some kind. My stomach gurgles in anticipation. But, to accept a bribe, I swore when I started this to be an officer who has morals. I can't swing my sense when my stomach dictates. I have my pride and honor to think about. Maybe some other Saito would take it, but I'm an officer with a sense of pride in our duty. I must decline this. Theft of government goods, especially when we are rationing, is wrong. But nothing. If you want to give me a gift, you would take what you have and put it in the ship's stores. After all the praise from Sol, I expected better of you. I'm sorry. I turned to chew out the colonel for his part in this, but I stopped short when I see the icy glare and sick smile on his face. He's a predator ready to strike. I'm sorry, Kylie, my dear. Why? You intend to report this, don't you, Major? Your honor dictates it. That's right. And I am very sorry, my compassionate mechanic. Why? Because your sweet gift to the Major is technically fraud and theft. You've been stealing from the state and smuggling unauthorized goods aboard a military craft. The Cartaginian Space Force highly frowns upon that, even if you did it with the best intentions. But no buts, I am afraid. What you have done is highly illegal. When Natalie reports you could be looking at years in Maxwell prison. But everyone was so happy. I was doing good for everyone. I know, my sweet girl. But those who follow the rules do not have compassion for those who break them, even for the best of reasons. Best of reasons? Everyone else is suffering. Is everyone? It pains me to say, but I think everyone on the ship has profited from Kylie's smuggling. What are you threatening? Oh, no threat. I'm just stating that should our young Hoban go to jail, others might be investigated as well. I know one person on the ship who loved receiving gifts of keen steak from Kylie. This investigation might put more than one person in jail. The bastard. Please, I don't want to go to jail. I just wanted to help people. Everyone was so happy. They were happy, Kylie. They were. And they still can be. Isn't that right, Major Pusile? Put the blame on Kylie and send Sol to prison. Do the right thing and put an honest officer in prison for doing nothing more than thinking his quartermaster was on the level. Sol isn't the only one either. Zuri, Alphonse, and the others? Fine, you bastard. I'll keep quiet. Tut tut, that's not a good attitude to have. Here, have some steak to cheer you up. Major, don't worry, little one. The Major was just overreacting. She's not going to send you to jail, and will be happy to have your gift. Really? Let's get back to our lab. I promise to spend some special time with you. Hehe, bye!
Fuck, it's not responding.
I was gonna say, it's almost like Ari's not here, guys, isn't it?
I know, but it stopped right at "Don't worry, little one," and I'm like, come on, click, click. There we go. Really?
Monologuing is
Not
fun.
like that.
By the way, I did not set an alarm.
Ah, Dylan. I always
Actually,
want to, and the one time I don't.
actually no. This phone is like shit because it's like I can't explain it. Like it's I got this phone. This used to be my mom's phone, and it's a piece of crap as far as alarms and shit go. Because I can't set an alarm for 30 minutes on this. I had to manually enter in 30 minutes. Yeah. Anyway, I couldn't send Sol to prison. He looked out for me, and I look out for him. We are a team, but I should have. My job means I have to do things like this. I can't even do this one simple job right. Those idiots back at the academy are probably laughing their heads off right now. I should never have allowed emotions into my equations. But I was happier here. I don't want to keep my distance.
Hold on. There it goes. Oh, almost. Okay.
Just be happy when you get a new computer.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get one. Like I kind of have to, right around when school. Okay, there it is.
Yeah.
Nat.
Please, not another emergency today.
Guess what? Commander Asuna stopped by and said she was lifting my punishment. I have to get a reprimand, but I'm free of confinement.
That's great.
Sorry. What's wrong? You don't seem happy about it.
Nothing. I'm really happy for you.
I was happy. It's really hard to stay happy when you seem so sad. Is it because of that?
Zuri points at the foul food left behind. A package to bind me to this whole underground smuggling ring. Yeah. I proceeded to tell her in painful detail about my attempts to do the right thing, and how it was smashed back into my face by a cute quartermaster and foul doctor.
Can I see it?
Go for it. Zuri nimbly picks it from my hands, cracking open the lid to let the tantalizing aroma leak out.
It smells really good. I think it would taste that way as well.
Probably.
It's a very nice gesture, especially after today's lovely meal, crunchy rice.
Yeah.
There's just one problem.
There are a lot of problems with it. Which one are you thinking of?
This.
Zuri slams the container onto the ground, raises her taloned boots, and smashes the container, giving my lab floor a layer of plastic bits and chunks of meat.
We're warriors, and we don't permit ourselves to partake in the corruption of scholars.
I'm a warrior now?
A warrior in training under my wing. Even if you don't have the body yet, you have the heart.
You don't have to have the body to be a warrior, but you're right. We are warriors, loyal to our people. We can't accept this. But I can't do it. I cannot put Soul behind bars because Kylie withheld the truth about where she got things.
Doing what is right for those in our protection sometimes means doing what is wrong in the eyes of our command. You can reject the bribe and still protect your charges.
You're right. I can't beat myself up over this. I have to stay strong and solve the mystery. Afterwards, I can try to get that snake arrested in a way that will protect Soul.
That's the spirit.
But what am I going to do about the mess you've made? Since she likes breaking in without my permission, I'm not letting this datapad out of my sight. Let's have dear sweet Kika clean it up.
Wait, Kika broke in here?
Yep, she might also have been the one who framed you. Too bad she doesn't know we have the real clue. Let's have her clean up while we pay Faye a quick visit.
That's mean. I like it.
Do I sound a little bit tired today?
A little bit. Why, are you tired?
A little bit. A little bit. With the search program working on decrypting the picture on Zuri's datapad, I have a moment to investigate another lead. Time to interrogate Faye for reasons the Raltons might want her dead. But outside her door, I can hear voices. Loud voices, talking about things I can't quite make out through the sliding door. Did this culprit get to her before I did? Back me up.
Huh? Okay.
It's so cute, Soul. Thank you.
I remembered how you like the carnivore pigs, so I gathered up materials to stitch you one. It isn't one of my better ones.
That's sweet, Soul.
Oh, Natalie. Hey. Could I get one? Sure. Get put in a hospital bed in one of our missions, start acting somewhat professional, and maybe I'll think about it. Blah. Sorry, these long pauses just because it takes a second.
Yeah.
You should be happy with me convincing Rasuna to let you out early. Only good little pups get gifts.
I'm not a pup.
Wow, it's loading. Okay. If you aren't, I'm going to have to take it back. I'm a man of my word.
Don't torment the girl.
Fine. As long as you start feeling better, you can keep it. I also brought you some documentaries by Lillian Harthford to keep you sane in here.
Is it the Panda Bear special?
Yep.
Thank you so much, Soul. I give Soul an approving smile. He really did take to heart my request to stop making trouble with the crew. I knew I could count on him. Still, making her a little pig doll as a get-well present might be a bit over the top. He never settles for doing simple things like just apologizing. And thank you all for visiting me. I really... Ugh. What's wrong?
It's the damn antidote. Whatever our worthless doctor is giving her has more symptoms than the poison.
It's okay. I'll be fine. My chest just hurts every now and then. Do you think you're alright enough to answer a few questions for me? I'll be fine. Really. I glance at Sol, who gives me the smallest of supporting nods. Do you remember my sketches of the runes? I do, but I can't think of anything those squiggly lines might match up with. What about... Have you seen anything suspicious lately? Strange, out of the ordinary? Sol made me a stuffed animal is trying to make me feel better. That is quite strange, I agree.
See if I do it again.
It's sweet though. Sol hasn't been this nice to me since before.
Don't worry. There's nothing to do with this line of questioning. Suspicious! What could you two be hiding? Don't ask questions about things you wouldn't understand.
Does it have nothing to do with suspicious things involving my case, Faye? Then, say no more. I'll ask Sol about it later.
And you will get the same answer as before.
You know I'm not going to give up on this.
Perhaps. That does mean I'm going to make...
Does not mean.
That does not mean I'm going to make embarrassing private moments public for all to know. I knew it! Knew what? Al told me some very interesting rumors about how they broke up and how he had an... If you spill one more word, I'll have you locked up in that room for the rest of your life. I thought you tried really hard to keep it a secret, but... Natalie, Faye, please look the other way while I punch Zuri in her big fat mouth. Bring it!
This must be good if it would spur Sol to violence.
Well, Sol and Faye...
Please, don't.
Huh?
I don't want to hurt any more people. Please, don't say anything, Zuri.
Alright, I won't say anything.
Who is it going to hurt?
This is one of those things that Sol should say for himself anyway. An honorable warrior admits his faults and failings. A failing it was.
Mine.
While that may be true, as a ranking officer, I held responsibility.
I'm starting to hate you all. I'm starting to hate you all talking in this completely vague sense that just goes around the initial question.
Forgot how much you love it when people talk around you.
You all are speaking gibberish. It is annoying. If you aren't going to speak sense, don't keep saying things that to drive my curiosity further.
Then I get to ask a question next, Faye.
What is it?
What do you know that would cause someone to sick biological weapons on you?
I need to have a talk with Zuri about what it means to keep your hand hidden during a questioning session.
So terrible, because, like, I actually am Zuri.
Yeah.
I would do the same thing.
I'd be like, Ari, I need to talk with you for a second about keeping your mouth shut.
And this is why, folks, I am not a police officer who will interrogate any kind of criminal.
I mean, I'm not great at interrogation, but, you know.
This is also why I'm not very good at Town of Salem. I never know what to say or ask.
Oh, no, I'm brilliant at Town of Salem.
I know you are, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not, because I will just blurt things like that or possibly give away my position. I've done it more than once in my own private games.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I played a game of Town of Salem earlier where somebody just blurted out his role, basically, because he attacked me, and I didn't die.
Yeah, because, like, what happened was, once or twice I almost gave it away because I was a spy, so I was about to say something about what the Mafia did, and I was like, wait,
Yeah, you become a target immediately.
I know, and I'm like,
Anyway.
Anyway. I can answer that one. It wasn't what Faye knew, but what she didn't know that was an area inhabited by mutant fish.
Inhabited, not inhibited.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
They weren't fish.
What do you mean?
Studying fauna and flora is my job. They were too streamlined, too well designed to be natural born.
Nature is a mysterious thing.
I could also hear a very faint humming from them. I think they were machines.
Preposterous. Who would use a field of robot attackers as a trap?
Hmm.
Natalie? Zuri? It's above my need to know. I see.
So that's not...
Excuse me, I clearly shouldn't be here for this.
So, wait!
Out like a spoiled diva.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything about them. Soul?
It's okay, Faye. As long as you're feeling better, that's good enough for us.
Thank you, it makes me happy to have visitors. I wasn't expecting anybody.
We're the crew! Of course we're gonna come see you! I clicked it. There we go. And speaking of being a crew, what are you still doing here, Nat? You need to talk to Soul before he gets away.
She's right. He tends to misinterpret things. As true as that might be, he didn't misinterpret this one. He knew that I withheld information despite claiming to trust him and be his friend. What am I supposed to say? I'm glad you weren't hurt any worse, Faye. It won't happen again. Nobody will be hurt again on my mission. I'm going back to my lab and lock the door. Nobody comes in. My horrible ideas don't come out. I'll have to jam it so Callie can't get inside. Can't get anybody inside. Right now, I just want to be alone. I don't want to hurt more people. I just want to solve this case. What's that noise? Aren't you supposed to be with Faye? What are you doing?
Walking.
Leave me alone before I end up getting you hurt as well. Silence. No more clinking of boots. Suri must be smart enough not to follow me. She must know I'm not worth protecting. Or she is being clever and using her wings to keep her from making telltale sounds. Just because I can't hear you clinking doesn't mean that I don't know you are still following me.
I'm not following you. I'm just going in your general direction.
Not that stupid.
You must be. You think telling me to not do my job is going to stop me from protecting you.
Everyone else needs the protection from me. You got confined, Soul doesn't see me as a friend anymore, Faye got hospitalized.
The person who needs the most protection from you is yourself. I'm not going to sit idly by while you hurt yourself. It's not you, Natalie. Nobody blames you. We're all just on edge. Being a true warrior means being able to...
I don't care.
Don't care.
Is she gone?
Wow, I see Soul's ghost loading.
You know, whenever you get a good computer, we need to play some prop hunt and whatnot.
No, I know. When I get a new computer, we're going to play everything. All the things still. Every single thing.
It'll be so much better when you get that computer.
I know, I'm sorry.
Which should be before the end of the month, which is awesome.
Well, yeah, it should be because I need it for school, and my dad has Word, so I need to load it on there. Anyway. I told you that I told you that you'd one day run away screaming from that lizard. What did I tell you? No, nobody listens to Soul. Because I'm always right. This is not the part. This is the part where you laugh at me and say I only get to claim that once I beat you. Natalie?
I want to say something. I want to apologize for forcing him to the side. I want to admit that
What's that thing?
Zuri's data pad.
It looks like something you'd find in one of those ancient civilization shows. I told you just to use the one from the storage. It's not the latest model, but at least it...
We found a copy of one of the pictures. I gave it to Zuri to look out.
Oh.
Faye was poisoned by our Ralton poison. Those creatures were genetic weapons designed by the Empire. I think they are the ones who have been stealing evidence at the scene before we arrive.
Huh.
I've been failing at everything. We should have found them long before now.
Have you been confiding this in Zuri?
She's the one who's been helping me. I wouldn't have even this little progress without her.
Was that so? Who would have thought that Lizardbrain would be beating us both in this game of mysteries? I need to confess something to you. I've been withholding secrets from you as well.
What?
I've been trying to find evidence to pin this on Dr. Nelson. I was so sure that he was the one trying to thwart you, and he still is. He is. Rightful.
Yeah, but it was Kika who broke into my lab.
You know even that.
She confessed it. The girl laughed at me and rubbed it in my face.
I really am worthless in this case to you. In the case, sorry.
That is not true. You can't think that.
It's true, Natalie. Even you admitted that lizard braid is more helpful.
Stop saying that. Both of you are helpful. Aren't you supposed to be helping me keep order and protect the others? Knowing you are there to keep the home front protected is important to me. You are important to me.
What about Zuri?
Both of you are important to me.
Well, I know you are very important to Zuri. Where is she, anyway? She told me the first thing she was going to do after getting her freedom was teaching you her special moves.
I yelled at her and ran away.
Like what I did to you?
How can I explain all the stress that is eating away at me? Every moment of my life is getting worse and worse. Looking at a picture of Zuri's family seems so far away.
I see. I'm still your friend, right?
Of course.
And you still value my help?
Duh.
Because I'm about to upset you.
Then don't.
Being the ship's executive officer has led me to believe that doing the right thing often means angering people. Stop worrying about what we think of you. Stop worrying about how this mission is going to turn out, and keep on helping those you care about. You cared enough about me not to run off, though I could see it in your eyes. You cared enough to risk me going after your last lead. You cared enough to try to improve my feelings. So go care for Zuri's feelings. If she's that important to solving this case to you, telling her your feelings and apologizing shouldn't be a problem.
When did you learn to care for other people?
Blame the job. I'm tired of losing friends to the war and themselves.
Soul, thanks.
Let's just skip it talking. Bleh. Let's just skip to talking it out next time. I should get back to the bridge. Alphonse has been covering for me.
I should go find Zuri and apologize for yelling at her and running away. She wanted to be there for me. But I'm going back to my lab. I don't have the courage to admit I was an idiot and ask for forgiveness. How I managed to do it with Soul is a mystery. Zuri's right. I'm no warrior. I'm not worthy of being an admiral someday. I'm starting to see why they stuck me on that on that backwater planet in the first place. But I want to change. I'm going to change. If I really believe in everything I've said, I have to be brave.
Did we start around 12:20 or 1?
I have it set up, don't worry. After nearly an hour of searching, I find her standing in front of my lab with a dejected look on her face. Zuri!
Nat? Where have you been? I've been worried that your criminal tried to kill you.
I've been trying to find you. I want to say something.
I'm a loser brain who doesn't understand when enough is enough?
I'm the lizard brain who needs to stop abusing your friends. I'm sorry.
Apology not accepted.
Sorry. What?
Nope, I'm not letting you off the hook that easily. You can't crush my feelings and expect me just to forgive you. But there is a way to make it up to me. If you agree to one thing, I may be willing to let everything slide.
Participate in your daily workouts?
That's an amazing guess. We'd have to practice a lot first, shape you into a real warrior.
If you just want to hang out, Zuri, just say so. I like being with you. I don't feel quite as cowardly. I see your strength of purpose, and I know I have to be better. Akira will be proud of the dreamer you've become.
That's sweet. I'm not nearly strong enough yet, but someday.
You're stronger than you know, even if you won't ever play me a song.
I miss it. I miss playing those soft melodies and seeing everyone's mood lift after a tough day.
Did you say melodies?
I think I did. But I don't get that luxury now. I have to be strong and to be a protector. I don't get that luxury anymore.
Just like I don't get the luxury of questioning myself when I've still got a job to do. Timer on the translator program still has almost a day on it. Why don't you show me a few moves?
That's more like it. Let's do it on the bridge and get everyone involved.
That sounds dangerous.
Blah. Natalie.
Hey, Soul. Zuri was going to teach me some of her special fighting senses. Why don't you come join? Why don't you come with?
I don't think he has the footwork to pull them off. I can move around better than you and your massive wings, but we have a crisis to deal with first.
There's always another crisis.
Kika found our missing ship.
I'm past Soul and sprinting down the hall before any other words come out his mouth. I can still salvage this. I can still become an admiral. Were we about this far?
Yeah, this was on my next save, so,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Talk to me. Guess who found it? It clearly wasn't Miss Mystery.
Certainly, but yes.
Shut up, Lieutenant. What did we find? I'm the one who found the wreckage, not we. I'm sorry, I must have misheard you. I could have sworn you said wreckage. I know human hearing is poor, but I said it perfectly clear. Look!
Fuck, it's crazy.
Despite my willing for her words to be false, the drifting remains of twisted metal and debris tell the truth of the situation. This cold dead wreckage is nothing more than a floating junkyard. My heart falls silent, my brain unable to process the chaos in front of me. Only one word can pierce the frozen synapses. Failure. I failed. I got here second. I should have known destruction of the ship would be the Empire's goal. I should have tried harder to find it before them. Those days where I just sat around and stared at the wall, I could have used them better. How, I do not know, but I should have. There's no positive way to spin this report. Sorry, Command, I dallied and the Rothans got there first. They may have a weapon that the research teams thought could end the universe. My bad. I'll be lucky if they sell for just demoting me to flight officer. I could see prison time for negligence depending on the presiding official.
Literally everyone's here but Alphonse and Zuri. Look in the picture.
Yeah. And Faye.
Oh yeah, sorry, no, I'm Faye.
Yeah. There has to be something I can do. I have to be able to salvage this situation somehow. Are there any sort of distress beacons? Try all of the standard emergency frequencies, military and civilian.
Radios are dead.
I like how Stan was there and like he had no point in being there.
I know, and then poof was Alphonse.
Yeah, just okay. Try again.
Sure, Natalie.
There's not going to be any. It was a self-destruct. That does seem to be the most likely cause of the devastation before us. 'Tis a great shame. This is why I had to break into the lab to hear the recording. Did you not hear the man? Are all humans deaf? He said he was going to do this. I swear.
Were you asleep? Okay, right. Were you asleep during the battle?
That's.
I'm just gonna say, were you asleep during? Because
Yeah, Soul. Did you suddenly have like a?
he just had like a grammatical just in his head.
Oh my god.
That's why I was like, yeah.
Soul, we need to give you an MRI. You shitty doctor, quick.
Shitty doctor scan him. Alright.
Oh my god.
Were you asleep during the battle aboard the Xeon? That's plasma burns along the ship. Somebody fired upon this ship.
Soul gives me a faint smile, trying to make me feel better. It does nothing to soothe the pain in my heart. If I had trusted my friend more, maybe we would have found a way to get here first.
Swear to God, I feel like Stan's involved with this.
You seek to blame others when you cannot accept the truth. My dear Kylie, what are your thoughts on the matter as a pretty smart engineer? Does this not say self-destruct? The researcher could have overloaded the engines. They might have caused markings like that.
Bullshit! It was the damn Raltons.
You seek to blame boogeymen. Do you have proof?
Fuck
you, Stan!
I hate him so hard.
Also, Kylie is probably in on this too.
Yeah, but she plays it so innocent, like she's just...
That's why I'm thinking that she's probably the mastermind.
She's just this, like, I'm just this gullible little thing, and then...
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Soul's just,
Yeah. Then we must conclude that the facts are correct. This was a self-destruct by a potentially delusional researcher, torn at the loss of his people. Could you not understand his painful decision? I need to be strong. Now is the time to play my hand before the truth is lost forever. At the desert camp, Zuri was also attacked when she rescued Lieutenant Starr and Captain Moonfellow. I gathered a sample of the toxin and checked it against my database. It was a known Ralton nerve agent. That would be a convincing, convenient counter to me. Do you happen to have the proof? Of course I do. Computer, tell us the results of the chemical scan performed in the past week by me. Oh, fuck you, Stan.
Oh, wow. He's just this deep. Ooh. Processing. No entries found.
Run all scans of any type by me.
Processing. No entries found.
Okay, I think we'll do like 2 more lines and that'll be it for the episode.
Okay. But I was there!
Because you aren't totally biased towards your crush. Once again, we're going to be ending an episode on a great note, right?
I fucking knew it!
At least it's not coming from behind.
Did I say lesbians all along?
No, you didn't say it all along.
Well, I've been thinking it most of the time.
You've probably been thinking it the entire time.
Been hinting.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fantastic. Oh my god.
Boy, oh boy.
So on that note.
Yeah, I think that's a great note to fucking end on. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna save.
Yeah, saving's a good idea. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I guess we'll talk to you guys later. Peace.